Coffee enemas, Laetrile, and snake gallbladder bile. Cures or curses? These, among thousands of other highly promoted wonder drugs, are robbing Americans of their money, their pride, and sometimes their lives. Starting tonight, medical reporter Paula Gunnis and consumer reporter Randy Ripplinger team up on a special series of reports on health fraud. Tonight, they'll show how quackery exploits our vanity.
There will always be people that want to lose weight. There will always be people that want to look better, look younger, have hair.
And as long as that's true, there will always be people around willing to pay for those things as well.
In fact, Americans are duped out of $26 billion each year for worthless, unproven, and sometimes dangerous remedies. Much of our hard-earned cash is spent trying to improve our self-image.
Now, many people dabble with products such as hair restorers. Even weatherman David Apple admits to using a product a few years ago to restore his hair loss. It was a Japanese elixir known as Kaminamoto.
It supposedly had a elixir that was made from the bark of the hinoka tree, and this came with this very studious-looking, scientific-looking brochure with it, to the effect that this had been proven on many, many generations of Japanese people that had grown all this luxurious hair, and that all Japanese use this to grow luxurious hair.
And did it work? Well,
you just got to smile and say, this is me, and I kind of like me this way. And you know, the funny thing is, I really do. I like it better this way.
There are hundreds of unproven products promoted to grow hair, but the Food and Drug Administration says none of them work, with the exception of one prescription drug, minoxidil. It is expensive and has had some limited success in helping hair grow back on some heads.
but if we're not trying to add hair to our heads, we're trying to take the fat off our hips. We Americans spend millions trying to get slim the easy way.
So I'm supposed to do this, huh?
That's correct. And that's supposed to take inches off your waist.
I'm going nowhere fast. Postal inspectors have collected a menagerie of worthless products in the fight against health fraud. And if the devices don't promise to take inches off your waistline, it's putting inches on someplace else.
And it is used in various ways, and it's used for exercise like this, which is to develop the bust line.
Maybe I'd better do it.
Just help yourself. Does nothing for me.
Nor did anything else the Mark Eden Company sold.
This company is no longer building any of this stuff, and they did actually pay a fine of $1.1 million in lieu of being indicted.
While most of these schemes come through the mail, some of them are homegrown. Health fraud experts say Oregon may be the most fertile state in the country for quackery.
One product, grown and advertised in Oregon as an energy booster, is nothing more than dried pond scum. And other entrepreneurs promise that sticking their magnet behind your ear will help you lose weight.
There's no scientific evidence that it does anything other than it's a pretty effective little magnet. It will stick to metal. Beyond that, it's probably useless.
The FDA is aware, too, of the substances touted as sexuality enhancers. The language appeals again to those who need an ego boost and are willing to pay money to get it. But FDA investigators say all you'll get from these is taken.
Consumers have to be aware, they have to be cautious, they have to read labels, and they have to think before they buy something. And if the claim is too good to be true, it probably is not.
So the best consumer protection is for the consumer to protect himself. There are more, many, many more health schemes and scams. They not only threaten your pocketbook, some of them threaten your health.
For the next 2 nights, we'll show you the frauds from the cure-alls to the cancer treatments. I'm Paula Gunnis.
And I'm Randy Ripplinger, Channel 2 News.